Welcome back, Truth Seeker. February 13th, 2019. Big news from NASA today on the 44th day of the year. They're saying the Mars rover, known as Opportunity, is officially dead. As I've said 1,000 times, as I've written a book about, all NASA news is contrived propaganda by a code of letters and numbers, which is important to Freemasonry. And Freemasonry has always controlled NASA and its space program. So, Mars Opportunity Rover is dead. It's February 13th, 2019. They're saying it lasted for 15 years. It was only supposed to last for 90 days. In light of it being the 44th day of the year, the word space equals 44. Today, February 13, 2019, is a date with 54 numerology. Opportunity equals 54, the name of the rover. It's also known as Mars Opportunity Rover. The name Mars Opportunity sums to 84. There's a strong relationship with 84 and 44. The divisors of the number 44, the numbers that divide into 44, they sum to 84. Masonry also has Gematria of 84. As for the mission lasting 15 years, Mars equals 15. And what's today? February 13th, 2 plus 13, 15. News by the numbers. It's time to say goodbye to Opportunity. The Mars Rovers team made its last attempt to contact Opportunity on Tuesday night, and it went unanswered. On Wednesday, which is today, February 13th, NASA confirmed that the mission is over. The agency held a news conference to detail the results of recovery efforts since a dust storm encircled Mars last year. For more than a decade, Opportunity has been an icon in the field of planetary exploration, teaching us about Mars' ancient past as a wet, potentially habitable planet and revealing uncharted Martian landscapes, said Thomas Zurbuchen, Associate Administrator for NASA's Science Mission Directorate. Whatever loss we feel now must be tempered with the knowledge that the legacy of Opportunity continues, both on the surface of Mars with the Curiosity rover and InSight lander, and in the clean rooms of NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, where the upcoming Mars 2020 rover is taking shape. So in light of them losing contact yesterday, February 12th, yesterday had 33 date numerology. The word rover equals 33, masonry's 33, federal's 33, secrecy's 33, order's 33. NASA was established on what date in history? From the start date of the mission, which was July 7th, 2003, to the end of the mission today is 5,700 days later. 5,700 days later. The key digits there are the 5 and 7. Mars equals 57. In case you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers. The alphabetic order and the reverse alphabetic order. And each order using the rules of numerology as well. Mars, when you turn the alphabetic order around, is 57. So is outer space when you turn the alphabetic order around and use the rules of numerology. So is conspiracy. And Scottish Rite also has that Gematria 57. The Scottish Rite headquarters in D.C., the House of the Temple, has the shrine in tribute to NASA. I noticed from the date that they lost contact. It says here they lost contact June 10th, 2018. From that date to today is a span of 8 months and 4 days. 8-4, like how we just talked about 84. Notice the 35 weeks and days as well. NASA is 35. So no doubt, more news by the numbers. If you read my book, the 12th chapter is about NASA and space programs worldwide, how they all operate by this code. 57 is a big theme. And remember, the last big news story was that our galaxy is not going to crash into Andromeda, the other galaxy, in 3.9 billion years. It's actually going to be longer. And remember, that news came last week on the 39th day of the year. All space news is contrived by this code. So let me type in Mars in case you're new here. You want to know all of these ciphers. Mars with the alphabetic orders 51. Notice Mars 51 and 57. Look at conspiracy. 51, 57. Look at the moon. Moon 51, 57. Think about Area 51 where they say they filmed the moon landing at. So Mars is 51 with the alphabetic order. Mars is 15 with the alphabetic order and rules of numerology. And the difference is M's the 13th letter, and numerology 13's 4. You just make each letter a single-digit number. The next cipher is the reverse alphabetic order, where Mars is 57. The mission ends 5,700 days later. And the last cipher is the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. NASA was established on a date with 113 numerology. Number of the Scottish Rite. Scottish is 113. 113 is the 30th prime number. Again, Scottish Rite. Big number to the history of the secret society. And, notice names like Neil Armstrong, 165 and 78. Look at Scottish Rite. 165, 78. You'll see these numbers all over in the history of NASA's space program again and again. So we'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Until next time.